What's up, everyone? It's your girl Brain Shanae, and today I'm going to be doing, which I cannot believe it's mid-year already, but the mid-year book freakout tag. So let's go ahead and jump in, right? Let's get started. So the first question for this amazing tag, like I said, I can't believe June is pretty much come and gone already. So that's just crazy to me. But the first question is the first prompt: best book you've read so far in 2020. So this book hasn't come out yet, but it's an arc, and there's a lot of books I like, so I might just bring up two books so far. So the first book that I love so much is Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angelis. I love this book so much. I fell in love with it. This book comes out, it was supposed to come out this month, but it was pushed back to August due to COVID-19. So I was able to receive this arc, and wow, it blew my mind. I can't wait to get the official copy of this because it's amazing. I love the character building. I love everything about it. I love Kalia. I love Darren. I love the romance in this as well. I love the strong women in this book as well that stand out in a man's world, which I love so much. It was a lot of mystery, a lot of discovery, and everything. I just loved it so much. So this is one book that I definitely loved that I read this year. Next book that I just fell in love with so much, and I just can't wait. But the other book is Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I love this book so much. I need to start reading more romance. It needs to be in my life, like right now. I love this book. It's amazing. I love everything about Chloe. I love Red. I love their chemistry. It was meant to be. I love this so much. So yes, and the next book is coming out too. But anyway, yeah, so this is the other book. So there's more books I like, but I'm just gonna keep it with these two. So this book I loved, and this book. So out of the year 2020, these are my favorite books so far. But I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more. The next thing, second prompt is best sequel you've read so far in 2019. So I haven't read any sequels this year. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, January, February, March, and April were a couple of rough months for me due to my pregnancy. So literally I started getting back into reading last month in May. So I really haven't read any sequels. Well, actually, no, I take that back. So the sequel I read was Virtue and Vengeance, Children Blood and Bone, Virtue and Vengeance by Tommy Adeyemi. I liked it. There were some aspects of it that I was like, oh my gosh, that was very drastic changes of personalities and everything like that, and friendships. But I would say it was a pretty good sequel. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading the third book and final book. So I will go with that one. Virtue and Vengeance by Tommy Adeyemi. I'll go with that as the sequel. So I have read a sequel this year in 2020. The third prompt is a new release you haven't read yet but want to. So since I love this book so much, I cannot wait for the next book to come out, which comes out this month, June the 23rd. So I have pre-ordered it. I cannot wait to get it. I believe I get it exactly on the 23rd. So that's fantastic. But yeah, so that's a sequel I'm definitely looking forward to. I believe, let me see if I can find out. I know it's following Chloe's sister, Danica. I don't remember the name of the book. Like, that sucks. I'm going to find it. Because I really, after reading that book, I'm like, I need to read the second one. Yeah, it's Take a Hint, Dani Brown. So it's the Brown sisters, the second book. So I'm assuming there's going to be a third book, and that's going to be the book about Eve. I'm assuming. So I'm assuming because it's about the sisters. So it says Take a Hint, Dani Brown, which her full name is Danica. So I'm looking forward to that sequel, which comes out in a couple of days, or tomorrow actually. So I get it tomorrow. But no, I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it until July. So yeah, keep an eye out for my TBR for July, because that's definitely going to be one of the books in my TBR. So yeah. So the next prompt, let me go back here. I'm using my iPad because I can't remember the prompts. So the fourth prompt, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. So let me see. Let me go into my little Goodreads right here. So there is a lot of books that I anticipate. Of course, I anticipate Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer, which we've been waiting for like 12 or 13 years for her to even come out with this book, which I have pre-ordered. You know, and this is based off of Edward's perspective, I believe. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Barron, which is like, the cover alone is amazing. Like, look at that. That's amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting that. There's just so many books that are coming out, like this one for sure I can't wait to get. This is My America by Kim Johnson, which I think comes out in August. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading that as well. I'm also this is coming out, I believe, this book, which I'm looking very forward to reading, and this book is coming out in like a convenient time, knowing that this is a time where we're going to be voting for our next president and so on. This comes out July the 7th, and that is The Voting Booth, Make It Count by Brandy Colbert. So I'm definitely looking forward of this as well. So there's a lot of books there. That is not even half of the books that I'm anticipating on you know, this year that I want to read, but that's just some of them, but not even half of them. I'm gonna let you know that. The biggest disappointment, I'm gonna go with The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Now, I'll say I liked it. I will leave my vlog up above in the cards so you can see that as well with me reading this book. I liked it, but then once I started thinking about it, I really figured, like, I get it. This is, we are knowing more about Snow and from his perspective, how Hunger Games, who created the Hunger Games in the first place, yada yada. And pretty much how Snow became President Snow and what have you. Once I thought about it, I was like, what was the point? Is there going to be another book, or is this it? Like, the ending was really weird. So I don't even know how there's going to be another book after this one. But it was I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars because I liked it in a way, but then after thinking about it and letting it simmer in my brain after I read it, and after a couple days after I read it, I thought about it and I was like, what? But yeah, so I would say this is my biggest disappointment so far this year. Let's see, the biggest surprise. There wasn't really any biggest surprise to me this year so far, since I told you that I haven't started reading literally till last month. So there haven't been any surprises for me yet. So hopefully there will be, which I believe there will be, because there's so many beautiful books that are coming out literally this end of this month and so on throughout the year. So then the favorite new author, debut, or new to you. So I haven't read this book, but I plan on doing so very soon. You will probably, I've already started a vlog for it, and everything and so on. I'm going to have it squeezed in before this month is over. Today is June the 22nd, I believe. So I'm going to try to squeeze it in this month. And the new author is Roseanne A. Brown. And it is A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. The cover is beautiful. I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. Like I said, I'm going to try to squeeze it in this month. Like I am reading one book, so I want to read at least 2 more this month. So hopefully I can squeeze everything in this week, and also the last 2 days of next week, which is the end of the month. So yeah, so I would say this is a new author, and I'm looking, just the cover is beautiful. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. But yeah, this is the debut author, new author, Roseanne Brown. Okay, and the next prompt is the newest fictional crush. I don't really have any fictional crushes, any newest fictional crushes just yet. So sorry, but I'm trying to think. No, not really. Even with Get a Life, Chloe Brown, I love Red, but no. So there hasn't been any newest fictional crushes yet. The 10th prompt is book that made you cry. The book that made me cry, oh my gosh, it was definitely the Stars and Blackness Between Them, by Janata Petrus. This made me cry so much regarding Audrey and Mabel, and especially with Mabel and her circumstances. I'm not going to spoil it. I did a review for this book, so I'll leave that up in the cards so you can take a look at that. But this made me cry in so many levels. I'm starting to cry, like even shed a little bit of tears right now, because it was beautiful. The writing was beautiful. The characters are beautiful. Like literally, just check out my review, you guys. But this was definitely a book that made me cry this year. So yeah, and it has been one of my recent reads. So yeah, this book right here. Ooh, get it together. All right, next one is book that made you happy. All right, book that made me happy. It made me, let me see, a book that made me happy. I feel like, I would say Get a Life by Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, and I also go with the Boyfriend Project by Farrah Rashan. I actually enjoyed that book really much. It made me happy in a sort of way, because you have a Black woman in the tech world who's trying to make a way and for other African American or Black tech girls as well, because there aren't many, like there wasn't many and there aren't many today, like in real today, like any tech girls that are of color. So I feel like with Samaya, which is the main character of the book, I really think that made me happy of seeing that representation in the book. That really made me happy, and it got to me. And let's see, the 12th prompt, it says most beautiful book you bought so far this year or received. So I received, this one is very beautiful. I received this arc. This came out earlier this year in March, and that is A Phoenix First Must Burn, edited by Patrice Caldwell, and it has like 16 stories by Black Girl Magic authors, pretty much. And I thought this was just a beautiful cover, like beautiful, like you see her hair and everything. Like my hair is a little bit like that color, a little bit, yeah, sort of. But yeah, so this book is very beautiful, and I love it so much. So yeah, I will go with this one for sure. But I'll also go with this one too, because this is a beautiful cover as well. So I'll go with this one as well. And I'll also go with this one because this is very, 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 very gorgeous. So yeah. Then the last prompt, the 13th prompt, is what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Well, let's go to Goodreads right now. So many books. So right here I have The Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir. I haven't read that yet because I'm waiting. I'm trying to wait. I'll be reading that in November of this year. So that way the next month, the 4th and final book of the series is going to be coming out in December. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading that. I'm already looking forward from Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer, which, like I said, we've been waiting for a very long time. So I'm waiting for that book. Let me see. There's, like I said, there's so many books. I also like pre-ordered a lot of books already. But we're not going to get into that because I need to stop with my book buying. A Court of Lions by Samaya Dodd. It's the second book, which I'm definitely looking forward to reading. This cover is beautiful. It's definitely different from the first one. I think the author realized that it wasn't grabbing as attention as far as the cover of the book. So it looks like they changed it up and made it like this, which is beautiful. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading that. Like all the, like, and this book comes out literally August. Yeah, August the 3rd. Let's see. The Silver Serpents, which is the second book of the Gilded Wolves by Rashani Trotsky. I'm just looking forward to reading it. I'm not sure if I'll jump right in just yet, but I definitely look forward to reading it though, because I love the Gilded Wolves book. It's historical fiction, which I love historical fiction, or at least some historical fiction. There's some that I just don't really care for. Then we have, which I love this one as well, The Nobleman's Guide to Scandal and Shipwrecks, which is coming out this year as well. This is by Mackenzie Lee. This is the 3rd book. So I'm definitely looking forward from that. Like, I can just keep going, you guys, because Smash It by the one and only Francina Simone, which this comes out literally, it said, it comes out September the 22nd, and the cover is just amazing. Like, you see that? Sorry about the glare, but the cover is amazing, and I'm all for it, which I pre-ordered it, so that's been taken care of. I'm definitely looking forward to reading Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Barron, which comes out July the 7th. So this beautiful cover there. Sorry if I'm rambling, but I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth. And I've already told you, take a hint, Danny Brown. Looking forward for that. Ray Bearer by Jordan Ifuko. Looking forward for that. Like, there's so many books. Like, so many. Black Kids. This comes out September the 1st by Christina Hammonds Reed. That's beautiful. Y'all, I could just keep going. I might as well keep going and just let y'all know, like, right now. Punching the Air by Ibi Zeboy and Yusuf Absalom. This comes out September the 1st. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading that. The cover is beautiful. Let's see. I'm gonna give you a couple more. I know I'm like, girl, you got a lot of books going on. I'm like, yeah, I know. I need to stop. But yeah, so let me see. Another book. Let's see. I think that is it for the most part. I think, oh yeah, and also I pre-ordered this book. This comes out June the 23rd, and this is Hunted by the Sky by Tanaz Bathina. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I like the cover. So yeah, so I got that. There's so many other books, but I'm not gonna give that all y'all the whole list. That would be terrible. Y'all just gonna have to wait for my TBRs for each month of this year, for the remainder of the year. But that is it, you guys. That is my mid-year book freak out tag for you. I know it was everywhere, and I'm so sorry, but I just had, like, I just can't believe, like, this month has already come and gone. I'm 34 weeks pregnant now, so it's like my baby could come any moment now. I haven't even packed everything. I just started washing his clothes with Drift. Yeah, I'm having a boy. So so far I have a 5-year-old daughter, I have a 2-year-old son, and I'm gonna have another son. So yay. My due date is July the 30th, but I'm hoping that I will have the energy to read the books I'm anticipating on reading. Probably, I know I'm gonna need sleep, but I feel like there's gonna be days where I'm not gonna want to sleep because I want to read books so bad. So you'll be seeing a lot of vlogs. I might do a vlog where I'm really literally in the hospital trying to read, and I can't because nurses keep coming in. So who knows? I'm trying to do more vlogs as well, so we'll see how it all goes. But that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much, you guys. See ya.